Okay, so I'm back. So basically, and I was thinking about how if Clementine and my grandmother could have that, that would be an amazing thing for both of them and for me. Especially because they're both older. We're all older. Do you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like a person with an illness and a dog, the fact that they could spend their later years together in that kind of symbiotic exchange is breathtaking. It's more than I could have ever hoped and wished for. And I see it as a possibility. And I think that's pretty extraordinary. Now comes how I have to find my grandmother. And so the crazy thing is the woman, her daughter, she doesn't just live in Seattle. She lives out in the outskirts in a place called Enumclaw, and she lives in the middle of nowhere on 26 acres of land. When she initially didn't let my grandmother get back on the plane, I sent both CPS and the police, or not CPS, Adult Protective Services and the police down there, and it took Adult Protective Services like a week to even get out there. That's how remote it was. And she just didn't answer the phone, or she would change her phone number. And when I sent those agencies out there, she told them that I was the aggressor because I was the one with the case back in Las Vegas because I had attacked her, blah, or her child, blah, 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 which is why she did that in the first place, because that's how I kept getting stopped in Washington. But let's see. So basically, I don't know where my grandmother is right now, but I don't think it should be that difficult to figure it out, except for I figured this out on the last day of the Airbnb. That's the craziest part to me. Like, why couldn't this information come to me when I still had a roof over my head? That's the craziest part of this whole thing to me. Oh, and the other thing, the most important part is when I was packing up my stuff, I found all of my physical copies of all the digital evidence that I said. Like, I remember in the other video, I talked about how all of the crimes committed against me were white collar. Well, every time at the beginning, one of these things happened, I printed it out. So I have the power of attorney. I have the deed to the house with both my grandmother and my signature on it. I have all of the letters I sent to Internal Affairs. I have all of the documents about the house. And I even have I have a letter that my grandmother's daughter sent to me. It's a forged document that she sent to me via certified mail. This is the kind of criminal activity this woman was up to. She took the time to certify a forged document and then send it to me. Paper trail. And I literally have the actual papers to corroborate the digital evidence as well. And so I know with all of that, I can at least get access to my grandmother. And now it's just about physically getting there. And the biggest hurdle is that I have no place to live to even figure out how to get there. I just put in the phone it's a 17-hour drive from like that's Los Angeles. I don't even know why I put Los Angeles. I just looked like, oh, the coast. I was trying to see how to get up to that area by the way of the coast. I have to leave this town when I leave this Airbnb because of the heat. Every single time I have to leave because of the heat. I must go. Every single time I walk outside, I feel like I gotta get out of here. And so that is my only option, is to get to a place with cooler weather so I can think. And this is exactly what happened to me last time. And that's how I ended up in Joshua Tree, because it was in April. But this is now the middle of summer. So I'm not going to start complaining about that level of irritation, because why would I figure this out right now? It doesn't matter. Was anybody screaming at the screen? Was there anybody following along who was screaming like, just go get your grandmother, go get your girl? Because if they were, I just figured that out. So that is it. And that is all I have to say. So true love does always win in the end. And I'm very excited about that. And you know what? I feel like I should have romantic love on Earth, but that has failed me. I don't know. Maybe Cupid's arrow missed me, because of what the heck? I don't see it. Where is it? I feel like I should have it, but maybe not. But that is bizarre, because like, where is the romance? Do I have to get through this thing with my grandmother first and then that unlocks the romance? Hopefully. If so, maybe we'll unlock the romance very soon. Okay, love you.